Came up out the back country, but my chest still heavy. Got a past full of scars.
Hi.
But my hands stay steady. I don't flex for the crowd.
So I'm gonna try something kind of different. I don't normally I don't normally say the intent of the video when I start, but I'm practicing being like everybody else.
Don't try me, don't bet your life.
So, hi, my name is Krista. All of my videos are channeled messages, whether I specify that is what it is or not. A lot of my videos seem like they're just me venting about daily life, but essentially that is a channeled message. The way that I articulate myself, I don't know. If you follow along long enough, you'll understand. So, sorry, I channel a little different. I tend to embody the energy.
One bad motherfucker.
I am on the spectrum. Who isn't? Because everybody is. Anyways. I can only channel when I'm physically comfortable, and that typically involves minimal clothing. And I've spent most of my life being shy and shamed about that. It's not necessarily it's not in a sexuality way, unless it is. Do you know what I mean? And like, in that case, I can have a crude sense of humor, so scroll now if you are offended by that shit. Otherwise, my best channeling is when I'm like amidst doing my self-care or my like daily things with my kids, because that's just the most authentic. So I know it's kind of weird for a channeler to be like doing a fucking message while she's fucking putting makeup on or doing skincare in the mirror. And that's why I have struggled for so long with like knowing how to put my ability out there and help people, because I don't like to have to specify my ability in certain ways. I prefer people to just see it, and obviously no one's gonna find it unless they find it. And they either way will see it with what they will, and that's not my fault, and I'm saying this all for me. So, I'm sorry for that really long fucking 3-minute intro, bitch. That was embarrassing. I'm nervous. And I don't know why. But now I'm annoyed. Okay. I changed playlists because I was feeling like that other one was stressful. And this stuff is too much on me. This one is so heavy. I can't do this one. It's too much. Okay, it's better. Feel so hollow when I can't keep you close. I wanna be there when you don't need me at all. Let me be the one that you call. Let me be the one that you call. And the channeling part is obviously however it resonates. But I use a mixture of cards, tarot, oracle, or ones that I've made myself. Music. So with any of my videos, anything that resonates with you, if it's a channeled message of, let's say it's, a love type of vibe, you could hear the lyrics in the background as a direct message from the person that comes up in your mind, in the energy that you're watching, if that makes sense. Feeling, I guess, as you're watching. Sorry, I don't know how to explain it. Everyone, all the other readers are so good about how they like explain that shit, and this is stressful to me because I don't like doing all of that. It feels fake. No offense. I don't mean it like it feels fake when they do it. It just feels fake when I do it, and I don't like being like that. But also, like, if I don't start specifying some of my fucking random weirdness, people are never gonna understand the intent and purpose. So I have to start doing that a little bit, and it's super cringe, and I fucking hate it, bitch, because I've been doing this shit for years, and the people who understand it and have caught on, understand it and have caught on, and thank you. But also, I've had to start over with my audiences, like, multiple times, many times, and I'm just kind of over it, and I'm like, don't want to do the hashtags and the algorithms, like, I don't give a fuck about any of that, because it's like, I'm just, like, so done with having to try for anything other than, like, the very energy I have the energy for, and that's this. I'm sorry. It's embarrassing, bitch. It's not embarrassing. I'm just aware that this is, like, because the normal reader is, like, they're putting out a message for somebody else. I happen to view the entire spiritual experience complete opposite. And I think every tarot reader that's reading, when you're putting a message out there, you're mirroring a facet of your own shadow self that you're not, or light self that you're not understanding is also a part of you. And so I approach my readings like that, and so it might be, people might think it's weird, like, why is this reader only talking about herself? But it should be that way, because you should be taking what you resonate with me from, not what I'm telling you to resonate with. And that's kind of the misconception that I think the English language has on all of everything we do. It has everything is ass backwards. That's why half the people are dyslexic. And also a lot of my readings it's not necessarily a reading, but it's supposed to be thought-provoking, right? So I'll make comments about maybe controversial issues. That doesn't mean it's what I think or feel, but it will be a neutral comment or some sort of a something that will make you think. Sorry, now I'm feeling like I want to be covered up while I do this, so. That was annoying. I hate when the camera does that. I'm so sorry. Okay. Paulo is laying right here and it's annoying. This is my church shirt. Sometimes I'll have to zone out. I'm gonna kind of do a video of where I'm gonna kind of explain a little, like, tidbits of stuff to pay attention to in my videos. Any of my videos, whether it seems like it's a reading for somebody else or not. I'll sometimes have to zone out, and that's just me, you know, trying to calm some of the extra energy and the voices, you know what I mean? Trying to sift through what is worth speaking about, so I need to find a focal point and forget about everything for a second. And sometimes it might be awkward. I might be moving or dancing or doing some sort of a weird thing, and you're like, why is she doing this for attention? It's never for attention. It's for my attention to whatever I'm trying to bring attention to. However, I am not you. So if it brings your attention to something other than what I'm putting out there, meaning if you take it sexually or weird, or like I'm trying to move around or pause or be weird and theatrical or for entertainment, or, you know, that's not on me, that's on you. There's nothing wrong with that. Because even if I was doing that, why does it matter? You know what I mean? Everything is, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So not everything is going to fit with any one person. Not any one person is going to like everything I say. Not any one person is going to like anything or anything at all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm embarrassed, bitch. I'm so aware that when I talk, it's like I'm really just like explaining it to myself so that I feel comfortable doing this. That's embarrassing, bitch. my skincare, and I feel like that would help me because I feel like nervous and weird right now. Also, I need my hair out of my face because I can't, it like distracts me, because like the feeling of it distracts me from the thinking in my head. Cinderella, fucking timber. This shirt's too bulky. I can't put this shirt on. Sorry, I'm embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed of like the off and on and like the stuff because I know it's annoying to people. I really have to like get this video out one time of me letting all of that out so that people know moving forward, whether anyone sees this and looks at all of it or not, just so that I can know I put it out there and have a reference point for when people bitch about why I'm weird in my videos and my ratings and shit. I can reference it and be like, yeah, nah, I already explained that, go watch that one. Because I'm having some anxiety about, I'm just embarrassed and self-conscious. But I have extreme gifts, and it's taken me many, many years to be able to like admit that and to say that without feeling weird and cringe about it. But it is very different. It's not displayed the way that anyone has ever seen this stuff be displayed before, and that obviously brings extra challenges for me. So, and I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining that it's okay and to be expected. This shirt is way too bulky. Sometimes I have to stretch. Actually, all the time I have to stretch. Because if your body is tense and tight, your mind is going to be tense and tight. Or vice versa. Sorry, Cinderella. Actually, I'm kind of... Oh, I didn't put deodorant on. Wow, I did everything out of order. And so it's also making me kind of panic. I hate that bitch. Sorry, Cinderella. I have to forget that you're there for a little bit. Lola Young, that's funny because I had, before I understood my own ability with this stuff, it kind of appeared as mental health, and I thought that one of my alts, or like a part of myself that would only come out in certain moments in time, her name was Lola. She wore the short, I wore like a short, blonde, strawberry blonde, ginger red orange wig. Is that not allowed? And I'm too fucking dumb. This is a really good song. I'm gonna use it to kind of finish my stuff so that I can move on because I know it's taking me a long time. This is called Self-Discovery by, I don't know, it's H-A-B-E. sorry, buddy. I can't have you standing there. It's stressing me out, bro. Polo, come here. Come on, buddy. My bed, honey, but I can't have you. Get up here. Get up there. Get out. Okay. I feel bad, but I can't have him in here. I can feel his anxiety, and I can't. He's anxious because whenever my kids are not home, he just wants the kids home. Which is really just a reflection of the part of myself that is never going to be totally relaxed when my kids aren't home. It's just that mirror, it's a facet of that mirror. Again, it's hard for me to do readings or to have any normal conversation because everything I say, I see it in that way. Anytime that anyone says anything to me about how they feel, I understand the mirroring relationship and why I am the person that they're saying that to in that moment. And it's hard when you see and read the world like that and no one around you understands it or cares to take the time to understand that or to pick up on it. They just think that you're like narcissistic somehow when you're really literally going out of your way to feel everybody else's emotions and feelings before them so that you can navigate and accommodate your responding energy to calibrate any room that you're in. Not in a controlling way, but out of PTSD, out of trauma, out of energetic injustice, we'll say. It's ancestral cycle, generational karma, soul tie thing. I'm embarrassed, sorry. And also, I'll say stuff that will be chunks of things that don't fully sound like it's a whole message because there will be energy that comes in and out that I allow. I'm allowing. I'm sifting through. I hold the space and I sift through the energy that I allow out throughout my vessel. And so in those moments of silence, a lot of that time is when I'm sifting through what I will and won't, decipher or translate for you. And so with that though, there will be chunks of things that don't feel like it's a full message because it'll feel like it's a certain energy or a certain point or intent of what I'm saying and where I'm getting at, and then it'll stop and then a song will change or I'll be grabbing a card or I'll be changing clothing or doing some sort of external factor that alters it, and then that message is done in that moment, right? Doesn't mean it wasn't valid though, because I've had to really struggle with that of like feeling like I'm sporadic and random and don't make sense because I don't finish every thought that I have. Like the ADHD stuff. I'm gonna just let that one simmer. I also notice that I struggle a lot more with my personal identity when I'm on my ADHD meds. I've been weaning off of them again for the last week, and it's been rough. The emotions are flooding back and hitting me again, and it's making me see the difference in myself, in how I see myself when I'm on the medicine and when I'm not. My life is so much harder when I'm not on the medicine. Holy shit, do I want the medicine, because it is that for a reason, right? But also the way it just fucks my entire engine up isn't worth it. And I think the hardship of my life without the medicine, I'll take the pain of that, but what do they call that? That's that self-sabotage that we should probably get checked out, you know what I mean? Self-sabotage, you know what I mean? To be clear, this is just a Coke. There's nothing else in it except for ice that I bought at the store. I'm a single mom of 5. Yeah, that's funny. On borrowed time. Yeah, so a lot of the things that I say will like, I'll say something and then it will sound like the music behind me is finishing the sentence or whatever, and I love that. I get a kick of that anyways. I'm a single mom of 5 that hates dishes, struggles with dishes as a lone one person. I'm not gonna struggle with doing the dishes for 5, so I use a lot of plastic. I know that's horrible for the environment, but we'll use plastic or paper cups. No, yeah, well, I don't buy paper cups, bitch. I'll do the paper plates and the paper bowls, but I've never bought paper cups, bitch. Anyways, I don't have silverware and shit. I have 1 fork. And it's the one that I use to stir anything in a pot when it's on the thing. Oh, and I just got the reference that the druggies are gonna think that. That's so funny, bitch! Let's refer back to that single mom of 5. Look at my fucking skin, it's glowing, bitch. You wanna make those methany comments again, oh? Yeah, get my skin regimen first, bitch. And also, Methany is a cute name. If I didn't know what meth was, if I was from a different wherever and didn't know what meth was, if I was from a village that didn't know what that was and I came around and someone called me that just because I was my own weird villager self, I would think it's a cute name, bitch. Methany. It's like Mark Antony. So, I mean, to each their own.
On borrowed time. I don't give
I'm gonna stop this. I'm having a hard time. I need to just stop this and I need to just get in a better energy so that I can do an actual reading. I need to go get my cards. This was a good warm-up thing for me. I'm just gonna like tell myself this was a warm-up session. Sorry, I give myself rules and labels on how I allow myself to relax and have fun and enjoy myself and be creative. There's still restrictions and rules and regulations, bitch. To regulate the energy and the fun and the relaxing to be had, because we have to have discernment, right? How do we know? You gotta know when to stop or else you're gluttonous, bitch. So I like regulate my own enjoyment in a very self-abusive way that people think is a detriment to myself. But I mean, I don't know, look at me, look at where I'm at. Like, it's kind of hot in a really weird way with myself. Do you know what I mean? It's like an edging thing, but not only sexually, but just like with every other aspect of my life. But again, in the mental health arena, I'm a BPD, borderline personality, you know, obsessive compulsive, splitting fucking bitch. And I guess I still don't understand. Yeah, we can point that out, but like still, what's the distinction there? What's the problem? This is a new one I got. It's cashmere. I was looking at, there's a soap that I have in here. It's the Old Spice, and it was cashmere and vanilla wood. Like that missionary, you know what I mean? Just that vanilla wood. How much wood could I check wood? I could chuck vanilla wood, bitch. You know those missionaries don't know how to if they were chopping wood, it'd be that. Real soft, whatever. Anyways, cashmere. Cashmere. Like, you know, like the catch me outside, bitch? Catch me outside, how about that? But, cashmere. That was horribly disgusting, but I just think it's funny. That's how I read everything. I read everything in, like, snippets of context I've heard in random spots that don't even relate, and then somehow I make it fit, bitch. Tell me how you feel. I never did my eyebrows, bitch. That's how I feel. I'm annoyed. I said I was gonna be done. Oh, it's been 25 minutes, so yeah, I'm gonna be done. After I... Yeah, I can't see anything. Goodbye.